for the action.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sharpdress Gaming, and today we are here with our week 1 of the National Pokemon Competitive Conference battle for Season 2, and it is against the something Valley Aggrons. I feel really bad. I only have Aggrons written down, but it will be in the title and everything, and this is coached by NewAgeSteel. He's a pretty cool dude, so go check out his channel. And I'm really scared to this week 1. My team's not great in this league, but I'm really excited to use it, so we'll see how this turns out. I'm going to pick a music first, but if you guys want to support your Minnesota Wild Card, be sure to go down in the description. We have a link for t-shirts, so be sure to go check those out and see if you want to get one, and if you do, get one. You know, we only have a little while for those, so I'm going to hit battle start. We have to pick the right team because my teams are very similar to each other because I have both weeks, so we need the one with Gramble. My opponent could have Kieran B, Ferrothorn, Rotom Heat, Umbreon, Trevenant, Golbat, Mega Manectric, Sylveon, Slowbro, Ditto, and Rhydon. Now, I didn't include a team builder this week. If you guys want to see team builders for these league battles, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, because otherwise I'm just not going to do them. But if you guys want to see how I build, do that. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, whew, no Ditto. I was worried about Ditto, because Ditto, I have 2 Ditto battles, and they're really annoying. He says, has fun. Oh, how cute. You too, boo. I didn't say boo. But this team's really I'm going against 2 really bulky teams this week, too, and it's just been annoying trying to build for him. So, I don't have too much time, but I have more time than I'm used to. So he brought his Mega Manek. He brought Golbat, Rhydon, Kyurem, Slowbro, and Sylveon. So Electric's going to be good once you get rid of Rhydon and Manectric. But honestly, my Heatran is probably my best lead. He might lead with Rhydon, though. I'm going to lead with Venusaur, actually. Venusaur seems to be my best lead. Other things he didn't bring that I was kind of worried about. Umbreon would have been annoying. It wouldn't have been a huge deal, but it would have been annoying. Rotom Heat could have been annoying. And it's another electricity thing. But I'm trying to think, what was I most worried about when I was building? I was up late. I was up until early morning getting ready for this team. And now I can't even remember what I was worried about. So I wrote everything down. I gotta write my team down, which is Heatran, Venusaur, Goodra, Granbull, Evire, and Machamp. Back in black. Oh, it's the Manectric. That's fine. I love that. I love that. So I'm gonna throw this out of the way. I want to do some quick damage calcs. Mega Venusaur, Brutus. That's our set that we have. And versus a Manectric. I don't think Manectric's going to be able to have tons for us. Typically, it's a Thunderbolt, In Power Ice Flamethrower, and then either Volt Switch or come on, idiot. Volt Switch or Protect, for those people that want to get the speed boost. I kind of expect a Volt Switch here. So we're looking at Sludge Bomb doing more damage. It's guaranteed 2-hit KO, while Flamethrower does the most. Could be carrying Overheat. I have Synthesis on this Venusaur, not whatever I wanted to do. But Sludge Bomb seems to be the best play. So I'm going to Mega Evolve Sludge Bomb. He is going to stay in a Mega Evolve. So it is Mega Manectric now. I'm going to write down Manectric so we can get some stats on this boy. It's going to intimidate Venusaur, that's fine. So Mega's facing off to start off the match. It's very neat. But we're in a really good position to start off, so I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that in the slightest. He's going to go for Protect this turn. He does have Protect on the main X, so he probably has a Fire move, I'm just going to Sludge Bomb. A Fire move, an Ice move, and an Electric move is what I'm assuming are the other ones. I was going to put Growth on this Venusaur. We got a Growth there. But instead I have Sludge Bomb, Giga... If you can't see the bottom screen, I'm going to let you know. Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Hidden Power Fire, and Synthesize. He's going to switch out. So he was just scouting there. Probably bring Golbat. Dead Shot. Who's that? Golbat. I was right. I really wanted Stealth Rocks for this team, but I just couldn't afford it. So, you might Super Fang here, but my greatest bet to go into is the Heatran. Super Fang would probably be his best play, which could be devastating, but we're going to bring in the Heatran. Does Super Fang. I was kind of expecting, but what can you do? And unfortunately, I'm not EV'd right. I could sub here. What would he switch into? If he switched into a Slowbro, I'm fine with that. So I'm going to sub. I'm going to sub up, boy. If he Super Fangs, we might not be able to get a sub up. And our Heatran's taking so much damage because of that Super Fang. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? So Heatran... Oh, I don't know how to spell Heatran, apparently. I need to get better with using the damage calcs. I bring them up and then I never use them. That's my biggest problem. Broiler. I could definitely see him switching to Slowbro here. And I kind of want him to. I kind of want you to switch to Slowbro, dude. Bet you won't. Because it's... This Golbat probably has Super Fang. It does have Super Fang for sure. And then it probably has Brave Bird, Defog, Roost, I would think. I don't think it's carrying a Poison type move. Granbull's really the only Pokemon that would be hit by that, but Brave Bird hits it just fine. PhD Flopper. It is Slowbro. Get that sub up. Boy. And now if we can just flinch this bastard out, because we have Dark Pulse on our Heatran, especially for the Slowbro. So get ready for this, boy! How much does it do? Over 50? Nah, damn it. Can we flinch, though? Damn it. The problem we run into at this point is Heatran's really not going to be able to come in on anything else. Oh, and he's leftovers. I kind of let Heatran take too much damage, so I'm just going to stay in Dark Pulse again. He could fairly well switch into Sylveon, would be his best option for a Dark Pulse. And I don't think I'll outspeed it. Oh, my poor Heatran didn't even get to Shucka Berry. I was going to Shucka Berry on the Kyurem Black and then Flash Cannon it, which wouldn't knock it out, but if we were behind a sub, we would have been fine. A substitute. So now he's afraid of Dark Pulse, but it won't knock him out, but if it flinches, then he's got a problem. So he's got to weigh these decisions. But I think his best play would be bringing Sylveon. Of course, I could switch up with Flash Cannon, but I'm not going to risk that because I can't... I want to get as much damage on the Slowbro as I can. But let's write down Slowbro. Slowbro with Scald. I forget how slow these single battles are compared to... He is going to switch. Compared to other... Darkwing. He's got weird names for his Pokemon. Not going to lie. But he did switch into Sylveon like I kind of expected. That's not going to do very much. And it's also got leftovers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with these leftovers? Sylveon. I'm going to write stuff next to him. Leftovers. I'm assuming Eviolite on the Golbat. Of course, they got the Mega there. And leftovers on the Sylveon as well. I actually could switch. I could save this Heatran. I'm going to bring in the Venusaur. I'ma do it, because I'm real. But he can't just Hyper Voice here is the thing. His Sylveon might have Hidden Power Ground, but I don't know what else the Sylveon's going to be able to do, really, to a Heatran. So we'll see. My Venusaur is a little more special attacking orientated than it is physical. I mean, defensive. Words are hard today. So in comes the Venusaur. And Sylveon goes for Wish. So it's a Wish Sylveon. And it probably carries Psyshock. God, I should have just Flash Cannoned. Because now he's going to Psyshock. I'm going to switch back into Heatran. I'm going to see if I can catch him on the Golbat switch. Which, I mean, it's really not great. But if Sylveon goes for Psyshock, we should still live it. Like I said, it's a bulky, annoying team. Because, like, Kyurem and his Manectric are really the only attackers of this team. I mean, Sylveon can be, and Rhydon can be, but they're more bulky than anything. But once I get rid of Rhydon and Manectric, and Kyurem, I guess, I can just start Wild Charging with the mascot of the team, the Minnesota Wild Charge, Yow. Yow, the Electivire. I don't know why I went Arnold with that one. I also have to slow down with my thoughts. I think you just Psyshock here, or you pass the Golbat. I don't see another way you can go about this with Sylveon. I mean, Hyper Voice might be able to take me from here, but yep, gonna switch. Got him. But who would he switch into? Kyurem? That's a new Pokemon. It's like Kyurem Black, damn it. It is the Kyurem Black, which he just kind of wasted a wish. I'm going to Flash Cannon. I'm going to die here. Kyurem Black should outspeed. Which, unfortunate, Heatran's going down, but he's not really going to be able to do much the rest of this match. So I'm assuming that Sylveon does not have Psyshock. That's what I want to say, because he didn't stay in and attack the Venusaur. But I don't know, Ming. Yeah, anything this Kyurem does will knock me out, and it should outspeed. He might be worrying that I'm Choice Scarf because I switched out with the Dark Pulse. That is a possibility, because I only Dark Pulsed and then I switched. No, I subbed. Yeah, he's going to outspeed. I'll reveal my Shuka Berry. It doesn't matter. It's going to do... It'll still do like 90% to a Heatran, unfortunately. Or to my Heatran, at least. So, Kyurem Black gets the KO on Heatran, and Heatran's going to get no points today. No points for you, Heatran. But I can just go into Machamp and Dynamic Punch whatever wants to come in, so... I ain't worried about nothing, man. Let's do this Dynamic Punch. I could have knocked off because he's probably switching. But Dynamic Punch is pretty safe because you get to confuse whatever's coming in. He doesn't have a Ghost. Did he ever have a Ghost? He had Trevenant, right? I remember reading Trevenant on somebody's team. Yep, Trevenant. He has Trevenant as a Ghost, but it's not here, obviously. Avi Scravi. It's sad that Heatran went down because it was a pivotal member to the team, but I brought in on a Super Fang like an idiot. I told you he was going to Super Fang, and he did it, and then I let him. So, what could I have done differently? I guess sacked off the Grand Bull was really the only thing I could do. It really was. He's going to switch like I expected to go into Golbat. No, he goes into the Slowbro. Well, I'm going to confuse you. Also, Kyurem Black has Earth Power. And now what we can do is we can get rid of these leftovers. Because we should be able to live one hit from Slowbro. I'm not worried about that. So I'll knock off. If he tries to Scald to burn me, I do have Lumberry. For that reason, because I didn't want to run Guts, I wanted to run No Guard. 4 Dynamic Punch, of course. So let's get this knockoff, shall we? Psyshock is his best play. None of my Pokemon resist. It would hit Goodra pretty hard, it hit Venusaur really hard, hit Granbull and Eevire pretty hard as well, and Machamp. So this Slowbro is a problem right now. He does stay in. Knockoff does damage though. And Slowbro doesn't hit itself in Confusion, but it goes for Scald, so he might not have Psyshock. He does burn me, but I do have the Lump, so I'm not worried about that. Num 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 num. So now I can just go for a knockoff. It should knock out from here. And if he tries to bring anything in, it's taking a knockoff, so. Machamp coming in with the plays here. My boy Machamp. I'm gonna flex on these trainers this season with Machamp. Machamp. He's supposed to be named Forearm, like F-O-R-E arm, like your forearm, but 4 arms. But he's from my Pokemon Y version, I think I bred him in, so he doesn't have a nickname. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Y version because I used a did I use a Machamp in... I don't know. He was bred not on this game. That's why. He wasn't gemmed either. He was bred. I bred this bastard. So. Which... This team is not a big problem with EV training. A Venusaur is really the only one I had to get exact EVs with. But the team for the PGL match, I sure hope I didn't mess up any EVs when I was training, like going over and stuff, because I have like down to speed EVs on that team. So if you guys haven't checked out the PGL battle, it should be up either later today or is already up depending on when you watched it. Or earlier today. I don't know what order I'm putting them in. Knockoff takes out Slowbro with a crit. Crit! My boy Machamp got a crit! So Slowbro's down without getting a kill. And in comes Dartwing the Sylveon. Now I could stay in here and try to take on Sylveon, but I think Machamp still got its place in the world. So I am going to go to Venusaur. I really wish I had Leech Seed instead of Synthesis on this Venusaur. I just didn't want to rely on Leech Seed, especially with Ferrothorn and... oh god, he does have Psyshock. Oh, that doesn't do a lot at all. This must be a really bulky, what's this thing called? Sylveon. So, I'm going to Sludge Bomb. It's my safest play. Golbat's really the only wall against this Venusaur, and Giga Drain is 4 times resisted, so Sludge Bomb's better. Hidden Power Fire is neutral, but I think with Stab, Sludge Bomb's going to be doing more. We could actually figure that out, because I do have these damage calcs I haven't used since Heatran died. Which even then I didn't use them. So we got Venusaur versus a Golbat. Just gonna withdraw into Golbat, I assume. Yep, Golbat. I'm gonna go physically defensive Golbat. HP Fire does between 16 and 19. Yes, Sludge Bomb's doing more. I gotta look up here for my team. So he could Super Fang. I have Earthquake, Cross Chop. Goodra has Assault Vest. I don't know what to do. This Golbat's going to be a problem. I can't switch anything into it with Super Fang. I'm just going to synthesize. Yeah, he's going to Super Fang. Kind of assumed. Hence the synthesis. Because how many Super Fangs can you have? Oh, it doesn't even have Super Fang on the set? Kind of nonsense. Super Fang Doesn't tell me. Okay. Don't fail me now, Internet. Super Fang, PP. I don't want to be that guy, but I kind of do, because Super Fang is just such a problem. And I can synthesize more than he can Super Fang, from what I'm seeing. At least from that last Super Fang, because it does do half. Super Fang, max PP is 10, damn it. That's not going to be easy. I thought it was like 5 min and stuff, but what I can do... Alright, let's look at Golbat's speed, shall we? 90, Jesus. Jesus Moses. I could bring in Electivire. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make some bold plays here. I'm gonna bring in Electivire. He'll take the Super Fang, and then we'll Earthquake, expecting the switch. He's gonna Brave Bird, even better. Even better. So Sylveon does have Psyshock. That's gonna do nothing. Psyshock. Golbat's going has Brave Bird. And here I just go for, unfortunately I'm Choice Scarf Electivire. I think, or did I switch it last second? No, he's Choice Scarfed. Switch, predict the wild charge. Switch. Yes. If this is Magnet Trick, no, this is Rhydon. This is probably even better actually. Earthquake. Doesn't do a lot. That's upsetting. I should have ran Special Electivire in Power Ice. But now we have to switch for sure, because he's going to Earthquake. My Goodra has Ice Beam. I'm going to bring in Granbull and Intimidate him, though, because I don't want to take a full power Earthquake with any of my Pokemon, really. So I'm going to bring Granbull in to Intimidate, and then from there, I don't know what Granbull's going to do. I can't remember his final move, which is good to know. He has Play Rough, Thunder Wave, Snarl to drop special attacks, and another move that I'm not aware of, which is not good to have happening. Yeah, I don't know. It's always good. That's always good. So this should be pretty safe for us. You can get that Intimidate off. I don't know that Granbull's going to do a ton in this match anyway, other than Intimidating. So he's going to Earthquake. It's going to do nothing. My boy Granbull coming through. Coming through in the clutch, though. Now, what I could do... Oh, I've got Super Fang. I've got Super Fang too, boy! So I'm going to Super Fang. If it's the Golbat, cool. If it's not the Golbat, cool. We still get a ton of damage off on whatever Pokemon's coming in here. So. And if it's Golbat, we're going to Thunder Wave him, for sure. For shizzle. If it's anything other than Golbat, we won't Thunder Wave him. So he's got to decide... Because this Rhydon is not doing enough damage for it to stay in. It might have Poison Jab. I think Rhydon gets it. But it is -1. Yep, gonna withdraw. Gonna withdraw. And it is the Golbat. I wish I had Stealth Rock so much right now. He avoided! Damn it! You kidding me? Why do I always miss Super Fang? I'm gonna Thunder Wave now. Gonna Roost up here, which is fine because I would have brought him down lower than he was. But now I get the Thunder Wave off. Now I get the Thunder Wave off. And I'm just recovering leftovers over here, so I'm gonna Super Fang. I'm a Super Fang this time. And see what this Golbat's trying to do. Because I wouldn't mind if he roosts here, or if he gets paralyzed. Or Super Fangs, for that matter. Because if he Super Fangs, he'll probably change it up the following turn. is what I think would happen into Roost. So, there's that. But he's taking a while, so maybe he switches here, and then something gets super fanged. Hopefully, I don't miss again. But does he have a Pokemon to get rid of Paralysis? Sylveon could have Heal Bell. I'm thinking it's Wish, Psyshock, Hyper Voice, and then either Heal Bell or Protect. So annoying. Oh, he's going to stay in and take this. And he's going to Super Fang back, so ouch. I think he Roosts here would be his best option. So what I could do is switch it either into the Gormster or Electivire. I think the Gormster is a better play because I can Ice Beam everything. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. Granbull comes back. And out comes the Goodra. And Paralysis. Oh, he Super Fangs again. You cheeky. You cheeky little mofo. I'm just going to Ice Beam though, like I said. Like I said earlier, I'm just going to Ice Beam. It hits everything neutrally or super effectively since Slowbro's gone. It's nice having Slowbro gone because that's the regenerator part of his core. But it's still annoying that there's a Rhydon around because it's immune to Wild Charge, which would be dealing a ton of damage. So once you get rid of Rhydon and Kieran Black, it's even still going to do a ton of damage to Manectric, so... But yeah, I ended up Choice Scarfing Electivire because I felt like most of my Pokemon are resisting Thunderbolt, so I didn't see it happening too often. He could really only use out Machamp, Heatran, and Granbull. So that's why I just want Choice Scarf, so I can outspeed that Manectric without having to worry about getting Motor Drive. Because then I can Earthquake. And once this Golbat's gone, I can just Earthquake for days. He's going to withdraw into Sylveon. Yes, Sylveon. Let's see how much Ice Beam does. Not a lot. I really hate this idea, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going for Sludge Wave. I think we're just sacking off Goodra here, unfortunately. As long as we outspeed, we should. We should be naturally. Damn it. I need to slow down and damage Calc. Goodra. Gormster. I do outspeed. Ooh, damage. It goes for Heal Belt. Perfect. He was expecting the switch. So I can just go for another one. The only thing that resists is the Golbat, and if it comes in, I'm Ice Beaming it. Because it's at a lower health now because of the Sludge Wave, so... I mean, not the Sludge Wave, the Super Fang, and a Sludge Wave should put it in range of an Ice Beam. I hope. But nothing's coming in on the Sludge Wave. Nothing's taking it good. Rhydon resists, right? Ground resists poison? I can never remember what ground resists because it's really weird. It doesn't resist steel, but it's super effective against it. But I think it does resist poison. But even getting a poison on that Rhydon and then getting an Ice Beam on it would be nice, so... I ain't worried about nothing. Me staying in there was good. He does have Heal Bell like I predicted. So getting that Paralysis on that Golbat was really big too, because then it made him want to get rid of it. So, suck your toe to Mexico. Suck on that, Sylveon. But a Sludge Wave will knock out Sylveon if it stays in. It should knock it out even if it protects to try and get some more leftovers. And at this range, Bullet Punch won't take it out from here, but it will get it close. So, that's something to think about. He can't Wish, because again, I'll take him out with Sludge Wave. He has to switch, but he doesn't have a good switch. Because he's seen Ice Beam. There's Goodra coming through. Oh, we'll see if this battle even stays alive, because this one's going to be really... I don't think our PGL battle will be live, because that's even bulkier than this team. He's going to switch into the Rhydon. I couldn't say words there for a second. So we're going to Sludge Wave. It's not going to do a lot, which makes me want to switch into Granbull, which I'll do. Yeah, I think... Oh, shit, I should have... I got damage calcs. Why do I not use them? Right on. I'm going to go NU Tank. Both at level 100, which... Oh, wait. My Gudra's at level 50, so that means I have to drop right on to level 50. Otherwise, it will look like I'm doing nothing. Oh, Earthquake would have taken us out, and... This set doesn't have Ice Beam on it, because I was originally going to have Bolos on my Gudra. Ice Beam does... Yeah, it only does like 48%, so... Right, I don't want to live dip. Hence why we're switching to Granbull. He's gonna set up the Stealth Rocks, late game rocks. Alright, that's gonna cause problems. Maybe. But now, I think he switches, so I'm gonna Thunder Wave. He's gotta switch here because he knows how little Rhydon does to Granbull. He's probably gonna switch into Golbat, is what I think he'd do. But I think a lot of things and they don't happen, so... We're just going to Thunder Wave, try to predict the Golbat to come in, and get it paralyzed, and then start Super Fanging it. He could bring in Sylveon as well. I don't think that would be a good idea, because I can play Rough him. Oh, he stays in Earthquakes. Very nice. Ow. Oh, that actually did a decent amount of damage. For being intimidated, that did a decent amount of damage. But honestly, I'm just going to... I'll just Super Fang here. I can't remember if we outsped or not. We don't. So I don't know if this takes us out after leftovers. It does not. Super Fang. Boy! Alright, so that puts him in a range for Gudra then. So I can go back out into Gudra here. After, this guy goes down. And Rhydon is... Oh, I'm negative speed Granbull. I was going to say, why is Rhydon outspeeding me? But I am negative speed Granbull, and we're still on Gudra, so... Whoops, just had my pen out. So I'm going to Super Fang again. He's going to Earthquake again. Yep. So Rhydon takes out Granbull, which is fine, because at this point we shouldn't need to wall the Rhydon as much anymore. And that's really all we're using Granbull for at this point. It's not going to bring in the Comsta. We will take some Stealth Rock, that's fine. We will outspeed this Rhydon, though, and knock him out with Ice Beam. You could switch into the Kyurem Black here to try and counteract that, but it's still not going to like an Ice Beam. So we'll get rid of Granbull there. Rhydon has EQ, Stealth Rock, and that's all we've seen from there. Manectric, we've only seen Protect, Golbat, Super Fang, Brave Bird, and Roost. And then Sylveon has Wish, Psyshock, Heal Bell, Kyurem Black has Earth Power. And we take out the Rhydon. So one more wall out of the way. And that's a... Oh, Electivire is going to be coming through now. I mean, once we... The Kyurem Black and Manectric will still resist, but they're still not going to like getting hit by Electivire, so... I think he just brings in the Kyurem Black here. That's what I'd do. And then Dragon Claw. And if he brings in the Manectric, he's going to be sadly mistaken. He brings in the Golbat. He's going to Brave Bird, but I think I would speed a Golbat naturally. Of course, I probably should have checked before I did that. Nope, I don't. I only have 80 speed. I'm an idiot. I'm a big dumb idiot. Can we take this hit? Damn it. That's fine. That's honestly fine. Because now we go into Electivire and Wild Charge. which is going to be rather annoying just because of taking all this damage. We could also Rock Slide. We're gonna Rock Slide. Rock Slide's a better play. It's super effective on the Golbat, super effective on the Kyurem B, and also hits the main Netric for neutral, even though it is intimidating. Last time I Earthquaked, so he might predict me to Earthquake again and just stay in. So my Goodra's down now, which is unfortunate. He does stay in. I could have Wild Charged, but Rock Slide should be fine here. It's going to take out Golbat. No crit. Nice. One less wall to worry about. Golbat got a kill. I forgot to write that down. So right on. Kyurem B, Golbat for 3. Goodra, Electivire, and Machamp for 3. He's going to bring in the main Netric, which intimidates. Now, what does this main Netric want to do to me is a real question. I can bring in Venusaur easily here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy is what I can bring Venusaur in for. We didn't have to lose recoil, so now I can just Earthquake with this Electivire. Don't have to worry about Golbat, so I can just Earthquake away and be happier than a clam. Venusaur is going to be our wall for a lot of stuff now, though. Sylveon does have Psyshock. Is it going to Hidden Power Ice, or is it Flying? That's got to be Ice. It's not even super effective. What Hidden Power is that? Is it Ground? That might be Hidden Power Ground for Electivire. Not a bad idea. But now you suffer the consequences. I'm going to Synthesize. Because you're going to Volt Switch out. Hooray! Imagine if Volt Switch could paralyze. That would be annoying. So the Rhydon is gone. Golbat's gone. And just these 3 left. He's going to bring in the Kyurem Black, which has Earth Power, probably Dragon Claw, probably Ice Beam, and probably something else. But we're thick fat, so we should eat those, right? Venusaur. Ugh! Right. Sludge Bomb. Kyurem Black isn't something I should be messing around with, but god damn! That did way too much damage. But that did a lot too. And he's now poisoned. Very nice. Is he Choice Specs? I'm gonna bring in Machamp, because I think we can afford to lose Machamp at this point. If he is Choice Specs, he's Ice Beaming again. We'll see how much this does. I don't think he's Specs. But here, Bullet Punch should take him out. He could switch into Manectric. That's very optional. But if he does that and takes out my Machamp, I just bring in Electivire, and that should be game. That should be game, boy. Bye-bye. Because if he brings in Manectric here, I'll double Bullet Punch. He's going to withdraw, so it's probably bringing out Manectric. Brings out Sylveon. Ooh, double Bullet Punch should take out Sylveon. If it doesn't, again, Earthquake Evire should be able to do us a game. So, let's Bullet Punch again. I think it's a roll here. Ooh, got him. No crit. Machamp, my boy! So even what I could do here is actually sack my Venusaur at this point. Sylveon goes down without getting a KO. So what I could do, if he brings out Manectric, which I'm assuming... There it is. I'll just bring in the Venusaur, sack it off, bring in the Electivire, and start Earthquaking. That should be game. Just Bring in Venusaur? Sorry, Venusaur. You did what you needed to. You weren't as pivotal as I thought you'd end up being, but you did what you needed to, my boy. You did what I needed to. He's gonna Hidden Power. Probably expecting Electivire again. This does knock us out. It's gotta be Hidden Power ground, right? Because it's neutral. Nice try, Buster Brown. But now I bring in Electivire and Earthquake you to death. If Electivire takes the game for us, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, there is still a very good chance. I mean, I want to hit KO Manectric, no problem. The problem we run into is if he switches to Kyurem now, he's going to protect. You bitch. You bitch. So I'm going to Earthquake. There's no way around this, boy. Unless he doesn't know I'm Choice Scarfed and stays in. I do want to hit KO normal Manectrics. Come on, Yow. Yeah, boy! Get that. Get that. See? Nice! I am pumped! So either Electivire or Machamp's going to get this final kill. And it'll make them the MVPs. The MVPs! The P's! My boy. My boy. Depending on the Kyurem's defensive stats and how much health is left. I think Electivire might take it, though. And there's no way around it. I can't switch Machamp in. It has to be Electivire. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Machamp was putting in that work with the Bullet Punch. He flexed all over that Sylveon and said, no fairies around here, boy. Bullet punched him. Nice. And Machamp got the kill on Slowbro, too. Machamp got the 2 kills that he probably shouldn't have gotten. Nice. What is my opponent talking about over there that they haven't brought out Kyurem yet? They only have 1 Pokemon, so they have to bring it out. He might be Calkeen right now. I am Choice Scarfed, so that's why I won. Here comes the Kyurem. And it is poison too, so even if I missed a KO with Earthquake, it should still die to poison. Which if it dies to poison, Venusaur gets a kill. Here comes the Earthquake. This should do it. Everybody fist pump with me with the Electivire. Ah, damn it! Oh, Electivire, no! No! So, wait, does he die to poison? Damn it! Machamp doesn't even get the kill. I mean, that's nice because Venusaur isn't at negative now, but I wanted Machamp to get the kill. Oh, jeez. GG to NewAgeSteel. That was a really fun match. It was long and difficult with the Slowbro Rhydon Golbat core. And it was really scary when Kyurem would be in. Even Golbat was really scary because of Super Fang, but we ended up pulling through Electivire and Machamp, bringing it in to the end. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you haven't checked out NewAgeSteel, be sure to go do that, and be sure to subscribe to Sharpdress Gaming to keep caught up on all of our NPCC Season 2 information. And also, if you want a Wild Shot shirt, especially after that Week 1 win, be sure to go pick one up in the description below. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back next week with Week 2. I don't know who we're battling. I haven't looked that far ahead. But if you haven't checked out the PGL Week 1 battle, it should be up, or it should be up later today. So thank you guys so much for joining me. We'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone. And go Wild Charge!